Good afternoon. My name is Bryce Kirkpatrick. I'm the turf director here at Real Turf Solutions, and I actually have a couple of different job titles here. Honestly, I do any kind of install stuff to kind of help create those beautiful environments everybody's looking for. And today I'm out here in the Indian Creek subdivision. A customer, a client of ours, actually wanted to see what some outdoor lighting would look like on their property. So I've come out last week and I've set up a couple of outdoor lights with our demo kit. And demo kit's a really nice feature we have. We have the ability to not only just come out here and give you a price on what it's going to cost to put lights up, but we can actually show you what it's going to look like before you see the final figure, final number of what it's going to cost to do this job. And we all know that, when it comes to spending money, a lot of times it's a lot easier to understand spending the money on something if we really know what it looks like, and that's what this demo kit allows us to do. So I was able to come out to this property, and I kind of went basic on this job. I wanted to kind of give the customer an idea of just what it would look like to kind of do in certain lighting features. The main thing with lighting is you had different kind of focal points. You want to either be able to light up columns, light up features of the house. You can cause shadow effects like with that tree over there. You kind of light that up. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to create that look of the house that when people drive by, they can see what the house looks like, see the detail of the house, see the detail of the brick, see the detail of the roof, the pitch. And then of course, if you'll come here, then what you're doing is you're saying, hey, this is the way to come in order to be coming to the house. So that's why you want to use either some path lights or you could, if there was more trees other than these pines, you could actually probably do some actual down lighting through here if you wanted to. I kind of used some uplights across the bottom foundation of the house, and what we're doing here is we're able to shine a light kind of on the column features of this house in between these windows, kind of brighten those spots up a little bit. That way when you're driving by or pulling in the driveway or even just walking through the neighborhood, you can kind of see those features of the house. I kind of with those along the side, this side, and of course on this side of the house we have these columns that are right here in front of the house. And so I was able to use some uplights there as well in order to kind of make those columns pop, kind of make you see those columns, because obviously they're kind of that darker wood color. So once it gets dark outside, you're not going to be able to see those. But in order to brighten those up, we use some uprights. I installed one light here on this wall. Typically on a wall this size, you would want to use more of a wall, what they call a wall wash light. Um, and that light is actually a little more broader, but I don't quite have those in a demo kit, so I'm just using one to kind of just show what it looks like lighting that big wall up there, to kind of give this some space. You don't want to just light up just the front here and light up just the front there and that front, and then when everybody drives down the road, they see this dark wall. So I want to make sure we highlighted that feature of the house as well. Um, on this side of the house, we went with some more uplights in front of on both sides of the window. And then of course over on this side, there's a crepe myrtle on this side, and we could light up behind the crepe myrtle, but the only issue with that is sometimes is with that crepe myrtle being there, it kind of hides what you're actually trying to do. So what I decided to do, and to kind of show the client what kind of feature there is of just lighting up stuff, was also what you call shadowing. And so what I did here is I actually put a uplight just outside of this crepe myrtle, and I'm actually lighting the crepe myrtle up. But it also, while I'm doing that, I'm actually causing a shadow on the back of the house, on the back of the tree right here on the house. So it's kind of lighting up this corner of the house, but it's also creating that shadow effect of showing that cool features of the trees on the wall. So when people drive down the road or walk out around the yard, they can actually see that tree and kind of the cool features of it. And then also the customer wanted to do a light on the top of the house up here, shine on this. So we went and installed a uplight here to kind of shine this, kind of brighten this up. They wanted to see what that would look like as well. And then of course we went with some path lights. I don't have a whole lot of those with our demo kit, so I can't necessarily put them up as much as everybody would probably eventually go with on a particular walkway like this. Typically, you would install anywhere from 3 to 4 just in this general area, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to light up this walkway to where folks can see where they're going, see the transitions of how the walkway kind of goes up, and then of course when you get to the steps, you want to make sure other people understand that there's a step there. Typically on a step like this, going into the house, if you had the ability before, and you can still do it, just a little more intensive like this, but if the homeowner wanted to do some outdoor lighting when they built this house, you actually could have installed some ledge lights, some step lights in there that actually would have lit those steps up. That would actually have been a cool feature. And it's still possible, it's just a little more intensive to do that. So what I'm gonna try to do is just save that little bit of time. I'm gonna just use these path lights to kind of light this area up. That way it kind of goes along with the light they have hanging above the door, to kind of, that way you can kind of guide you in this door. And so from there we'll have a few more down this walkway. That way when you pull in to come visit them, you'll kind of know exactly where they want you to come in the door. Okay, so we want to just kind of show y'all what our demo kits look like, what outdoor lighting looks like. So if anybody, you or somebody you know is interested in possibly having us come out and put up this demo kit and kind of see what your house will look like with these light features, give us a call at 478-988-0043. It's a free consultation. We'll come out. We're glad to set everything up. Let it sit in your yard for a few nights. Let you kind of get an idea what it looks like. Give us a call.